Okay, here we are for the Barnet Boxing Barber, and we're in the Meca Ballroom in Swindon, and this is where it all happens. It's been a long journey to get here. There's been some ups and downs. I'm lucky enough to have some time now with the man himself, the promoter, the extraordinaire, Rich Loveday. Rich.
Clint, it's great to see you, and it's great to see your team making this long journey, and thanks for coming along, and thanks for being part of my show.
No, thanks for having us. I've tried to leave you alone over the last few days because I know you've had a lot on your plate. What's it like putting something like this on? Does it get easier? Does it get any better? What's it like with these fighters and putting a show on?
Listen, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it, and it's something I thrive on, but it is very challenging. It's not as simple as just getting 30 boxes together, get a venue, and chuck a load of tables and chairs. There's a lot of logistical stuff, with the matchmaking, and then we've all got the issues with boxers, having injuries or withdrawals, but that is just part of the game, and that's something that it's one thing I'm pretty good at, and if I do get an issue, which I had this morning, we had 3 boxers withdrawn this morning, we've all got, no one's lost a fight tonight.
I've purposely not brought my gum shield, because I thought it might be like that, and I could see you on social media. We're looking for somebody 73 kg, looking for somebody blah blah blah. You've got a show on now. Everybody turned up now. How's it looking for this show?
It's looking great. I mean, I do a lot of. I prepare very well. I prepare very diligently for these events, and hopefully you're going to see tonight. The production, the running of the show. And the matchmaking is critical. We've got some guys tonight making their debut. We've got some guys who are elites. It's a mixture. We've got varied abilities. We've got some boxers that train like professionals. We've got some boxers that don't really take it that seriously. But tonight we're going to see who is taking it seriously.
I've noticed over the last few years, everybody putting a show on really wants at least 1 or 2 bouts with women boxers. Yeah. How hard or easy is it to get a women's contest at an event like this? So
unfortunately, we did have 2 female bouts on the card. I mean, Victoria Perkins, she's very much avoided in the UK. She's my female lightweight champion. I had Lindsay Moore, who's the UK's busiest fighter. She fights every single week, and sadly, she's got an injury, which is so. Ashley, a shout out to Ashley Johnson from Swansea. She will be back here on the 1st of April against Lindsay. That fight will happen, but. Many years ago, I always had females on the card. I've had female prize fighters. I've always supported female boxing. I'm a massive fan of female boxing, professional, amateur, licensed. But I'm sad that we haven't got a female contest tonight. But I'm glad we got Victoria's here. We're gonna talk to her in the ring. Hopefully, you've spoken to her. Yeah. She's got a big fight in a couple of weeks, I think, in Bristol against Shannon Caulfield. That's going to be a brilliant 2 quality female fighters. It's going to be a great fight.
I personally think women's boxing, women's fighting has come on because, there's people like you promoting shows very willing to have them on.
Always, yeah.
and be part of, a woman's journey into the ring and getting better and better. I personally think as well that the gyms have opened the doors to women a lot in the last 5 or 10 years, and they're not only training alongside the lads, but they're actually sparring with them, and a lot of the young guys are very happy to spar with women now, and the women's game has come on. Women's sport in general has come on in the last 5 or 10 years.
100%, and it's something, we look at the Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, Katie Taylor, but female boxing is absolutely booming at the moment, and even right from grassroots, to the even the amateur side, women just turning professional. Victoria will probably turn professional later this year, no doubt. I'm sure she will, and like I said earlier, I'm a massive supporter of female boxing. Yeah.
Tell us a bit about the belts that are on offer here, because I've noticed some lovely shiny belts, and some fighters are going to go and walk away with them. What belts have we got?
So tonight we've got, I tend to have like different categories. So I've got all obviously weight categories. I've sectioned it to novice titles and obviously elites. It's one thing, you can't have a guy that's only had 2 fights fighting a man that's had 50 fights. I tend to segregate that. So tonight we've got the novice heavyweight title being contested for. We've got the lightweight title being contested, the welterweight title being contested, and the super middle. And obviously we've got a 4-man heavyweight prize fighter. Whoever wins will be crowned my heavyweight champion.
Okay, so we're going to get a heavyweight champion tonight. Will they get a chance to obviously, fight again and try and retain that belt? How will that go on?
So my plan is whoever wins tonight, we had 4 other men, 4 elite men that sadly have had injuries. They couldn't make it this evening, but I know some are going to want to make that up. So my challenge to you lads, you know, whoever wins tonight, he will fight any of you, and I want it on this platform, and I'll see who's serious, who comes forward. Whoever's fit and healthy, you can come and have it.
Well, listen, thanks ever so much for making me welcome. You made me welcome at the press conference. We've known each other for a long time now on social media, and you know, I've messaged you a few times, and I can only imagine what you've gone through. I really hope it's very successful for you, as I know it will be. But you know, you're a great guy, and you know, thanks for your friendship in boxing and the sport. So thank you.
Listen, thank you for everything you do. All right. God bless. Thank you,
Cheers.
everyone. Support this man.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.